hands behind his back, hood over his head, shackles over his legs, strap over his legs, guns pointed towards us, knives pointed out. That's how we prayed in American custody. When I was held by the Americans and taken into custody, the first place they took us into was not actually a prison. They took us onto an airplane. They'd stripped the brothers naked. They'd sliced off their clothes with a knife. They shaved our beards till I saw brothers who'd had beards, older brothers, white beards, crying like babies. Not because they'd been punched or kicked. Some of these brothers had lost their legs fighting against the Soviet Union. They weren't afraid of a physical damage, but it was the pain they felt for their religious identity being sheared off like a sheep. And in the midst of this, after this, they took us onto this airplane, forced us into this bowing position, into the ruku position, forced. Soldiers, huge, big, giant soldiers, American soldiers, armed with M16s and Glock pistols. Arm behind the back, one here, pushed into the bowing position. Chains on our legs, chains on our hands, hoods on our heads, dragged onto this aircraft, designed through shock and awe to terrify us. Dogs barking, guns pointed at us, being rounded, a chamber being rounded. All of this noise, the sound of the engines, the fear, what's going to happen next? Are they going to kill me? Am I going to see my family again? What about Umama? What about Abdurrahman? What about Nusayb, my little daughters and brother and children? Am I going to see them ever again? Are they now just a memory in my head? And in the midst of all that, I'm seated onto the ground, tied like cargo onto the airplane. And a brother says, Akhi, salamu alaikum. I say, wa alaikum salam. He said, Hal sallayta salat al-maghrib? Did you pray salat al-maghrib? And I'm thinking, subhanallah, I'm thinking about life or death, but he's thinking about, what's he thinking about? Inna salata kanat ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. That the salah was prescribed at its fixed times. That's what he's thinking about at a time like this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected this deen, this ummah, from people like that. And he said, Akhi, we should pray now. دخل وقت الصلاة لابد أن نصلي. And that's how I prayed my first prayer in American custody.